Welcome. We are visiting Vedic Math Teacher's book. We have been through its Value-1 prayer, Vedic Mathematics prayer, Value-2 alphabet, and presently we are at Source Sutra, Ganita Sutra-1. Ekadhiken Purve is the first Ganita Sutra. It is the Source Sutra. Being a Source Sutra, it reserves structural keys for unfolding mathematical domains of each and every Ganita Sutra as well as Ganita Sutra. Ganita Sutra-1 itself is having its structural key as are the values and format of its very first letter. The first letter of Ganita Sutra-1 is A, the sixth vowel. Sixth vowel A is the structural key of Ganita Sutra-1. To have insight about the way sixth vowel provides different features of the structural key of Ganita Sutra-1 itself, let us have a fresh visit to the first letter, that is the sixth vowel. This vowel, being the sixth vowel, as such, it is of sixth placement in the row of 9 vowels. Being of sixth placement, so value 6 stands associated with sixth vowel because of its placement in the array of the vowels. This value 6 being placement value, as such, it gets associated with the vowel itself, letter, the sixth vowel, with its association of value 6. That way takes us from letters alphabet to the numbers alphabet. With it, the structural key gets a value. Value 6 becomes the structural key. It is in terms of value 6 that we can enter the mathematical domain of Sutra-1. This value is structural key of Ganita Sutra-1, and also the same is to provide us the organization of the text itself. As in terms of this value, we will be reaching at the entire composition and the consequential organization features of the text of Ganita Sutra-1. As such, it is that way a structural key for the bunch of keys as well. The bunch of keys of 16 sutras as well are having their interlock key as 6. Value 6 is the structural key of the mathematical domain of Ganita Sutra-1, and value 6 is the inner lock key of the bunch of keys of Ganita Sutra-1. Therefore, we shall have a focused attention about this letter and its value. When we reach at the number alphabet, the letters alphabet, then naturally our attention is going to be more focused, more attentive, more calculative, more precise, as values, numbers, very precise mathematical tools. These are the most affine, the very best mathematical entities. Values, numbers are very, very affine set of mathematical entities. Number 6 is unique. It is unique as it is the first perfect number. Not only that, value 6 is a perfect number, but also it is a unique perfect number. Uniqueness of value 6 is that its three proper divisors, namely 1, 2, and 3, are having summation value 1 plus 2 plus 3, 6, and also its product value 1 into 2 into 3 as well as 6. It is the only perfect number which has this unique feature that summation and the product value is identical and it is value itself. Now, value 6 as of 6 artifices takes us to the dimensional setup of 6 dimensions. It is this correspondence between the artifices of number value 6 and 6-dimensional space which enlarges the play field of this mathematical domain. The moment artifice 6 takes us to 6-dimensional frame, it that way simultaneously is also taking us numbers alphabet to the geometric alphabet. Let us have a pass. See, initially as 6th vowel, we have been in letters alphabet. With association of value 6 vowel, we have transcended from letters alphabet to the numbers alphabet. Now, when artifices of value 6 go parallel with the dimensional frame of 6 space, therefore, there happens to be a further transcendence of the numbers alphabet to the geometric alphabet. These are the 3 phases and stages. These are the 3 compactified states of Devanagari alphabet. We will proceed further for the further 2 next compactified states. But however, for the present, have proper appreciation of the reach up till this phase and stage, we are concentrating on this third fold. Third fold is geometric format fold. It is 6 space. It is 6 space body. It is 6 space content. It is 6 space content, 6 space body takes us to sun as well as to Purusha, human body as well as the sun, Surya, or 6 content bodies. The very fact that human body is also a 6 space body, so it really substantively adds to the richness of this phase and stage, this compactified state of Vedic alphabet. The sun, Surya, is also a 6 space body. Surya being a 6 space body, it makes the solar universe as a 6 space format. The Lord Vishnu being the presiding deity of Apatyamay ring rod that swaps six-space domain. Therefore, it takes us to the Vishnu Lok. One may have a pause here and see how this is sequentially taking us from sixth vowel as a letter of a letters alphabet. Value 6 as number 6 takes to the numbers alphabet. 6 space takes us to geometric format, and 6 space content takes us to the human beings as well as to the sun. So the existence phenomenon of our solar universe is subject coverage of this mathematical domain itself. As yatha pinde tatha brahmande, as in body, so in universe, is the processing steps. Therefore, 6 space becomes self-referral space. One shall sit comfortably and be face to face with these features. Now, let us focus upon value 6. The value 6 is a perfect number value. It is a unique perfect number value. Now, 6 space as 6 space domain will give us a split as a pair of 4 space domains and 2 space as its dimension of dimension state. This split of 6 space domain as pair of 4 space domains and spatial dimension of dimension. Thereby, this domain split spectrum of quadruple value 6442 comes to be of summation value 16. See, it takes us to parallel with the total range 16 sutras and also parallel to the 16 letters of the text of Ganita, Sutra-1. Let us have a pause. Let us now chase numbers range 1 to 16. Here on the computer screen on the right side, the tabulation. It is a 4 columns tabulation. First column is the numbers column. So in this column are mentioned numbers 1 to 16 in that sequence. Column 2 is the factors column, means the numbers are being decomposed, and column 2 that way lists, tabulates the factors of the corresponding numbers. Number 1 is only having one factor 1 itself, 2 as well is having only factor 2, 3 is having only factor 3, 4 is having pair of factors 2 each. Like that, the number 16 is having quadruple factors 2 each. Now, column 3 is computing, counting the total factors, and column 4 is giving the summation value of the total factors till that stage. The total factors of all numbers 1 to 16 comes to be 29. See, 29 is equal to 16 plus 13. It is parallel with 16 sutras and 13 of sutras. This way, we are face to face with this internal organization and coordination of artifices of numbers parallel with the organization of the sutras and upsutras. Now, let us go to fourth phase and stage of compactification of the alphabet. It takes us to the transcendence. First, letters alphabet, next numbers alphabet, then geometric alphabet, and now we are coming to transcendence aspect. This transcendence aspect would mean we are reaching a transcendental space, that is 5 space. We know hypercube 5 is a representative regular body of space. The main boundary ratio is a raised to power 5 and b raised to power 4. Therefore, the creator space, when transits from its initial domain state to the boundary state, then it makes a creative boundary of 10 components. As such, there are as many as 10 folds of the transcendental code values. The 10 transcendental folds of each TC value, Divyank Vyavastha, are first word represented by W, second syllables represented by S, next letters represented by L, then it is TC value represented by T, followed by the transcendence that is represented by double T, then frequencies, double F, it is formulations, F, it is hyper formats, it is H, and transcendence ranges or, and then synthesis of transcendence ranges as so. Now let us reach at these 10 folds for the sixth vowel. Now, sixth vowel is a word, it is a syllable, and it is a letter. So, the first 3 folds, W, S, and L, are having value 1 each. TC value is 6. Then TTC value would mean transcendence through 6-dimensional space to take us to 642. It will make 48. Then frequencies being a single letter, so it will be 20 plus 6, 26. Formulation 6 is shut, it is of this value 10. Group 6 of quadruple manifestation layer 4, 5, 6, 7 of spatial value 22. Transcendence range is 40 and is 6. Now let us have a summation and it will take us to value 241, which permits expression as 2 raised to power 1, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 0. These all features play their respective role as a structural key of the mathematical domain of Sutra-1. These features also play their role for the composition of the text. These composition features and the mathematical domain together make value 6 as the inner lock key of all the bunch of keys. So each key is a lock in itself. So that also is to be unlocked. Once we are face to face with these features, and once we are imbibing these features, then we are being blissfully parallel with the mathematics and all other connected, pure and applied values of this domain of Vedic mathematics. Thank you very much.